Well, I never thought I would do a race like this ever again, but hello everybody, welcome back to another season of DuPont Cup Series racing here at Talladega. This is the PlayStation Unlimited, a 19-lap shootout to determine the pole sitter for the Talladega 500. 18 driver field, 16 of these drivers are veterans, aka meaning they've driven in 4 or more seasons, and we also have the rookies to fill into the last spots. That would be Ten Alkowski and Liam Irving. And we're gonna kick off a new season, new manufacturers. So many changes have come. Mitsubishi in their debut event are gonna lead them to the flag. William Duncan, Brandon Griffiths, side by side as they come to the green. The season is underway here at Talladega. Oh man, telling you what, it's gonna be quite the funness. But William Duncan in the 87 with a new team, his own team, Team Thunder, driving Mitsubishi to rival Toyota. And Duncan leads them. He was incredibly fast in practice. He was 0.2 faster than the whole field. And oh man, look at Alkowski weaving all the way back there. 19 laps around this track. And this will not be in highlight form. I'm actually going to show the whole entire race here. Cody Lamas, last season's champion, diving down below Dylan Young for second. Oh man, hold on, we're going to make a quick cut. Alright, fix that part. But Cody Lamas now with Michael Block pushing on the bottom here. Cody Lamas just came off a championship. If you listen closely, we got new engines for the cars as well. We had some new people bring in some interesting engines, and they sound a lot different. 4 wide for second here already. Liam Irvin making a bold move below Richard Johnson here, going for second place. And this is quite interesting already. And Lamas wants to get his season started the right way. Now Alkowski and Irving, the only 2 rookies this season, surprisingly. The smallest rookie class we've ever had. And they are 2 and 3 right now on the board. See if Irving goes out. He does. Now Alkowski looks like he's going to... Oh, now Alkowski, yep, he's going to go with him. Oh, it looks like he's going to try and make a 3 wide. Thinks better of it. Irving blocks. All the 16 veterans, well, only actually 15 out of 16 veterans in this field all have 1 or more wins. The only driver in this field who's not a rookie that doesn't have a win is Alan Cavanero in the 91. This is he debuted in season 3. He's been 3, 4, 5, and 6, so that is about 4 seasons right there, which was the requirement. And just a reminder, whoever wins this race will get to be on the ball for the 500. Eugene Max, a former 500 winner, on the bottom. He's looking to finally get a good season in his 7th career season, and he is a Talladega 500 winner. He won the first ever. Seth Paul on the bottom. Lost the championship thanks to everyone's favorite racer, Austin Ogo. And that Ford Fusion trying to hold on. Now Alkowski for Young Motorsports. That used to be Avis Rapix's ride, but he is not driving this season, so door open for Noah Alkowski, and now he's driving it. Charles Jackson with the lead. Chris Washer, his new teammate, on the bottom here. We got 2 new manufacturers this season. BMW, going to be driven by Cybertron Motorsports, and Mitsubishi, driven by Team Thunder exclusively. So now we got 6 manufacturers. We got a lot of solo teams for that as well. Richard Johnson Incorporated is the only Dodge team left. One BMW team, and then one Mitsubishi team, and a crap ton of Chevy teams, and a few Toyotas, and 2 Ford teams. But Dustin Griffith's last season's 500 winner on the bottom here. Again, a good shove from Noah Hart in the 83. Noah Hart back in the 83. It used to be Chris Washer's ride, but they removed him to go back to a 2-car operation. Here comes Richard Johnson on the inside. Griffith's blocking at the moment. Griffiths had a fantastic season last season. Unfortunately, he struggled in the second half of the season, but he still picked up 2 wins, and he won the 500 here last season. Is the only multi-time 500 winner. Richard Johnson with them, though. Richard Johnson has not won in quite a long while. I don't think he's won since season 3. It's been that long. So it's been a while for Richie Rich, and he wants to get something going here. I'm telling you what, whoever wins this it's gonna be a huge confidence booster. A large amount of this field have had struggling seasons in the past couple of seasons, like Michael Block and Charlie Fibrosis in the 9, and DeMax and several others. This is a really big confidence booster race to see who can win this, but here's Sean Galligan. Galligan finished in the top 10 the 500 last season, and he has definitely done pretty well in the 500s before. He finished 2nd in the first ever, and Galligan usually is a pretty big favorite on these large tracks, so see what he can do. These guys have not wrecked yet, as we are close to halfway through. Comes to Max with Cavanero giving a good shove on the bottom here. Lamas. Max, I talked to Max. He said he wants a Lamas season. DeMax has always been a struggler despite his large win count at 5. But he has not won since Mosport back in season 3, where he passed Power Quest on the last lap in one of the best finishes, despite it being a stop motion. If you've been around for that while, you probably remember that. But now Kowski and Irving have been very impressive thus far in this race, and they have been up in the front here, and they wanted to get their season started correctly as well. Liam Irving is driving the 16 of DJ Curse's ride from last season, which scored 2 wins. So Irving is definitely in a good ride for sure this season. Although I'm a little bit skeptical about Nowakowski, as Young Motorsports has struggled to put out good finishes and good cars. DeMax had a horrible season last season. Duncan had a bad season last season. Avis Rapics had a bad season. It's been struggles for them. Dylan Young, I mean, he did make the chase himself, but he didn't really perform well in it. And Dylan Young still holds the record for most chase appearances at 5. He's only missed 1, and that was back in season 5. Lucas Guerrero taking over the 07 for Austin Ogo after Ogo was there's a word for it. Mauled, is that the correct word? But yeah, people weren't too happy with Ogo, so Michael Block Racing fired him, and now Guerrera moves from the 3 to the 07. And he made the chase last season, but did absolutely horrible in it. He was knocked out of contention 3 races in. Vibrosis still on the bottom here. But Cavanero trying to get to him, start trying cars. Looks like they're trying to get together. These guys should not have to piss. Brandon Griffiths is the leader. He won at Sonoma last season, driving the same 18 car for the now defunct Dalton Motorsports. As here comes Fibrosis on the bottom with Seth Cole. Dives down low. BMW looking to the lead. It's great to see BMW joining the series, as they have always been a pretty well-known manufacturer in the world. And they got some pretty, okay, decent car. Though I'm sucking my own dick here, but BMW's up in the front here. Michael Block, here he is on the bottom. Block is one of those guys that you're surprised has not won a 500 yet. He won Talladega back in season 1, but that was not the 500. That was a second race, a lot later into the season. And Block does have a good amount of Super Speedway wins. He's always been a favorite. He's always done well with them. And they've been all tiptoeing each other for the lead. This is not the only big racing. We're also going to be having a for preseason Thunder. The best performing driver in the preseason Thunder will start second on the grid. Oh man, look at Griffiths and Washer bumping into each other, beating and banging. These guys were so aggressive here last season. And it was quite a historical race with Dustin Griffiths winning it. Just beating out Alex Allen and probably on a absolutely fantastic one-lap dash finish. And Demax, the leader, he's been doing pretty good thus far in this race. He's had a pretty strong car. Sean Galligan riding with him, so I'm curious to see. Fastest lap has gone to Griffiths so far. Dang, look how fast he was compared to everybody else. 0.2, about 0.1 more like, but still, Griffiths has been pretty fast. So anyways, to Max, still the leader. Griffiths with the fastest lap time. Lamas on the bottom. Everybody gonna go and get by the 12 here. Young Motorsports really got a lot of drivers in here with Dylan Young, Demax, and Nowakowski, so they got the most amount of drivers in their team in this race, I think. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure. 5 laps to go here. Richard Johnson trying to get past Griffiths, who blocks. Oh, man. Pretty good racing thus far. Definitely gives some good hope towards the 500 for sure. Griffiths still leading in that Mitsubishi 18. Here comes Dylan Young and William Duncan on the bottom here. And here comes Duncan now, pushes for second with Guerrero right behind him. Gonna try and give him a good shove. Be one heck of a moment if Nowakowski or Liam Irving pulls off a win here. And here comes Duncan now. 1-2 Mitsubishi here. As Duncan gonna go for the lead. And he's definitely gonna get it. Seth Cole on the bottom, giving him a good shove. Teamwork is very vital at this track. It's always important to have someone with you, or at least have a teammate on hand with you as they come to 3 laps to go here. Duncan still leads, but here comes Irving and Washer. Telling you what, I think whoever's dropped in the back here is definitely going to win it. Noah Hart, Charles Jackson, they're in a good spot right now. They're not too up in the front. They're not too far back either. And you need to get to the bottom in these last 2 laps because that's your only hope of winning this thing. Irving leads right now. Block right behind him. Vibrelsis, his former teammate of his, pushing on the bottom. 2 season 1 veterans. Block stays high. Vibrelsis stays with them. Here comes Hara on the bottom. Vibrelsis looks down to second as they come to 2 laps to go. Season 1 veterans up here in the front. Noah Hart, the all-time wins leader. This race will not count towards your win count. So Hart is not looking for his 8th here. He just wants the pole. 1.5 laps to go. Irving still leads. Fibrosis and Hart both look like they're going to dive out. Fibrosis thought second of it. He's not going to come down with Hart. Here comes Hart on the inside, going for the lead. Well, going for second most of the time. Oh, man. Tight racing in the back there. Time's running out. Comes the tribal to take the white. Here comes Lamas looking for second. Last season's champion. Here comes Nowakowski. Irving leads to the white. No caution. It's race back to line no matter what happens. Here comes Lamas on the bottom with Nowakowski. And Cabanero. Richard Johnson's got a great run. Who's going to dive out? Will Nowakowski dive out? Here comes Cabanero on the bottom. Richard Johnson pushing him. Richard dumps the 91, moves him out of the way. Johnson goes for the lead. Lamas is going to hang on for first run at the moment. All 3 wide behind, that's what he wants to see. Here comes Richard Johnson. Guerrera. Can Griffiths do something? Here they come. Guerrera dives down low. Lamas comes down, blocks the tribal. Cody Lamas will return with a bang and will win the PlayStation Unlimited. And he's on the pole for the 500. Haha, Lamas. He's back with a vengeance. Oh, there's a pace car to try and kill the whole field, but that's alright. But Cody Lamas wins the PlayStation Unlimited. Guerrera finishes third. Richard Johnson comes home in second. Very nice run for him. And that's going to be a huge confidence booster for Lamas there. That was very nice racing by those guys right there. Very clean. It was very fun to watch, and it is looking very bright for the 500 as Cody Lamas is the winner here today. I hope you guys are ready for a new season, and we will see you guys for preseason. Well, for the second place decider. I hope you guys enjoyed this race, and we will see you guys next time. Lamas. Everybody rental Lamas, rentallamas.com. That's an actual website. I will fucking jizz all over the floor.